The Village Laborer, 1760 to 1832, a study in the government of England before the Reform Bill, written by J.L. Hammond and Barbara Hammond, with new foreword by Bolchoz, read by Bolchoz. Copyright 2022. New foreword. History teaches us many lessons. This book does that and much more. It deals with meticulous care the many precarious issues of the British people. It examines both sides of labor and government. Between the years 1760 to 1832, thousands of people around England faced violence, poverty, lack of proper government care or representation. Labor in many forms, protests, movements, and other actions attempted to give their people a voice in Parliament. This book was written many years ago about struggles which continue to plague us all today. We see the leaked Labour Party papers exposed by Al Jazeera TV in September, which exposed much of the internal corruption of the Labour Party, much at least to my surprise and dismay. The command and control of the outcome of elections seems at times to ebb and flow for the worker and then for the government. Yet the variables of labor, conditions, and issues of inflation, lack of resources, are often to be used in a monarchical system continue to turn the wheel of slow progress. In a fascinating new practice of Luddites, history does often repeat. And as you will hear here, in a new fascinating practice of Ludditeness, if you will, the following article demonstrates why studying the past still matters. From www.businessinsider.com, Teens Ditching Smartphones Social Media to Become Luddites, 2022, October, by Avery Hartmans. When was the last time you used a flip phone? For a lot of us, it's probably been years, maybe even more than a decade. But for the teenage members of the Luddite Club, flip phones have become the norm. They're giving up social media and relying on face-to-face conversations in an effort to free themselves from the attention-hogging tyranny of smartphones. Personally, I'm not ready to give up my iPhone just yet, but I think they're onto something special. Hartman's article continues to talk about a new phenomenon called the toggling tax. Continuing in the article, how one smartphone addicted teen learned to become a Luddite. High schooler Lola Shub was a self-described screenager, snapping selfies and mindlessly scrolling through social media. When her friend ditched her smartphone for good, it inspired Shub to swap her iPhone for a flip phone. She is now part of the Luddite Club, a group of New York City teens who meet at their local library. The club only has one rule: no smartphones here. Shub indicated that she has more space to think creatively, more time to read, and better concentration. She and many of her friends have given up Instagram, and they prefer phone calls over texting. If I have one overarching message for my fellow teens, it's this: spend time getting to know yourself and exploring the world around you. Shub continues, it's so much more fulfilling and so much more real than the one inside your expensive little box. Furthermore, to the present, we find the United Kingdom faces similar issues and choices it did in 1830, according to a recent Guardian article which ties into the issues that this book covers. The article states, UK does not need a comedian as PM, says Labour leader Keir Starmer. On the 29th of October, Sir Keir Starmer told an interviewer that the UK does not need a comedian as a prime minister after he was asked about his image as a dull politician. The question came in an interview with Mumsnet founder Justine Roberts, who put questions from the site's users to the Labour leader. I find this whole discussion
Sample complete. Ready to continue?